Hello, fitness friends. It is your boy Bad Dog here with another fitness video. Getting ready to go grocery shopping. But I swung by GNC and I wanted to do this real quick because when I get into the grocery store, I have a stupid iPhone, so you can't switch the camera around. So you're just going to see me putting the groceries in my cart. I will talk. Hopefully nobody calls the cops on me thinking I'm insane. But I swung by GNC. I know some people have asked about my supplements, so I'm just going to tell you this. I take a GNC multivitamin, I take a fish oil, and I take both whey and casein protein. I love those things. I have all that in my house already. Two things I had to swing by to get today. Creatine monohydrate, which pretty much any fitness influencer, the biggest guys in the market, they're going to tell you to take creatine monohydrate. It's really good. I don't normally get this brand. Normally I get Optimum Nutrition because it's cheaper. Optimum Nutrition, easy for me to say. It's cheaper, and I'll be honest, I don't know the difference between 5 grams of this and 5 grams of Optimum Nutrition. I don't know if there is a difference. I just know that costs a lot more. Don't buy that. Get Optimum Nutrition if possible, but GNC was out of that. And then, of course, my go-to, the stuff I absolutely love, probably my favorite supplement that I take before I get into the gym is Pre-Gym X. I absolutely swear by this. I've taken many pre-workouts. This is the best that I've taken, no doubt. It's got a bunch of pump agents in it. I can tell you it's got citrulline nitrate, citrulline malate. So when you see me in the gym and you see all that vascularity and the veins flying through, not only is that my workout, but it's a pump agents. It has beta-alanine, it has tons of caffeine. So this stuff is really good, and I really love Pre-Gym X. But I will say this to you guys and girls, if you've never taken pre-workout, do not take that. I would not start with that. That stuff is extremely powerful. I'm not lying, I'm not BSing. It is powerful. It actually says to take a half a scoop if you're just starting, and you should definitely not chug that stuff either because it will mess with your stomach. It's a powerful thing. I would suggest something else to begin with, or like I said, take a quarter scoop or half scoop of that. Maybe get the original pre-gym if you want something else. But I've taken pre-workout for a long time, and that is the best that I got. So let's go grocery shopping, see what we put in my basket. Alrighty, here we are at the grocery store. By the way, it's starting to pour out here. You see this weather? That's right. Good day to go to the gym. Everything is good to go to the gym, right? Like I said, hopefully people don't think I'm insane here. While I go shopping. All right. First aisle I go to, which if any of you know me, no, it's the soda aisle. Yes, I have a diet soda problem. And I know people are going to say it's not healthy, Bad Dog, and I get it. There's definitely better choices like water, unsweetened tea, that type of stuff. But I can tell you this right now, you look at some of the bodybuilders out there, they also drink Coke Zero, which I always put in the bottom, just because I like to have it at the bottom of my freaking cart so it's not smashing everything else in there. So I grab a couple of bottles of that for the simple fact there's no sugar, there's no carbs, there's no fat, there's no calories, and it creates a sweet tooth for me, so I'm not eating chocolate or cookies or ice cream or any of that stuff. I don't want that stuff. I'd rather drink the diet soda or not have the calories. Next place I go to is the frozen breakfast aisle because I swear by this next thing. I love these things. I love them for breakfast. I love them for a snack. And they are... Where are they? Where are they? There they are. My Kodiak pancakes. I love these things. Reason being, as you can see, they're 190 calories for 3 of them, 2.5 grams of fat, so no fat, 27 carbs, 14 grams of protein. The only thing I don't like about these, and I'm gonna get a couple of these because I have these at work. I also have them, I don't know why I got the phone here. I also have them for a snack. Now they have waffles. The one thing I don't like about the pancakes is just have buttermilk pancakes, but you can see here they got blueberry waffles, they got buttermilk and vanilla waffles, they got chocolate chip waffles. Like they have all kinds of different flavors for waffles, and you say, why don't they get the waffles? And it's because there's 11 grams of fat in the waffles. So I don't grab the waffles for that reason. So we got those. One thing I also buy a ton of, and I'm not going to today because I have it at home, are your egg beaters. 5 grams of protein per serving. As you can see, it's just 25 calories. There's no fat, there's no carbs in this. So I usually have, you know, about I would say quarter of this for breakfast, maybe a third. I'll probably have about 5 servings of this for my breakfast with 3 of those Kodiak pancakes. That way I have a lot of protein in my diet for breakfast, especially on weekends before I go to the gym. I like a big breakfast, which is good, no doubt about it. Next thing I like to put in my cart, which you might have saw on Instagram today, is Chobani yogurt. You can get whatever kind you like. I personally like the strawberry, but there's only 110 calories in this, and there's 15 carbs, and there's 11 grams of protein. So you have a couple of those, you get 22 grams of protein and 220 calories. It's not bad for a breakfast option at all, especially when you're trying to be lean and cut the fat out of your diet. So again, I also use those for a snack as well. Let's see what we're looking like right here. So we got those so far. Sorry if this is making you dizzy. I'm not trying to, and I missed something when I was over here. Hopefully one of these days this will be big enough, this channel, where I can have somebody follow me around here. I actually got raspberry I see in there. That's all right. I'm not going to go back and change it. I just noticed I got raspberry, not strawberry, but it doesn't really matter. I just prefer the taste of the strawberry. This is what happens when you're not used to the store you're in. Yes. These. Where are you? I love these. This stuff I bring to work. I bring these to work every day. Yes, you can prepare your own chicken. For me, I don't like to, well, I do obviously eat my own chicken, and we're going to see that when I go back over to the meat aisle. But with these, for me, when I cook chicken and then put it in the fridge and then heat it back up, it dries out. I really like this because they're spicy. And you want to talk about healthy, I mean, they're just 110 calories a serving. It's 20 grams of protein a serving and just 3 grams of fat. I usually eat half the bag, so we're talking 330 calories or 385 calories. I think it equates to 70 grams of protein, 10.5 grams of fat, 0 carbs. That's my lunch. A lot of days, or sometimes it's dinner or whatever. So we get that in there as well. What else do I normally buy when I'm in here? For me anyway, not my son, because my son has a totally different type of bag or cart that you would see, and it's full of all kinds of stuff he can eat, and I'm not allowed to eat because, well, he's 5 and I'm not. These are one of my favorites. Almonds, again, get your healthy fats in there, but like everything else, you don't want to eat too much of it. It doesn't matter if you eat too much protein, too much fat, too much carbs. You eat too much of something, you ingest more calories than you consume. You're consuming more calories than you burn, you're going to gain weight. But the one thing with these is you can see they're very high in calories. So it's not like I'm sitting here living on almonds. They're a healthier alternative for a snack. You get your good fats, but at the same time, if you eat too much of them, you will definitely gain weight. So I don't eat a ton of them. Maybe I have 2 servings every other day or something. I don't live on those, but I do like those as a snack. I'm in the cereal aisle right now, and I don't get anything down here because cereal have a lot of carbs and sugar and all that other stuff, and I don't want any of that in my diet. Another thing I buy is turkey burgers. I can hear the rain on the ceiling of this place. So here we go. This is one of my favorite aisles. The meat section. So what do I buy? Well, of course, you get your freaking skinless, boneless chicken, which, throw that in there. And this is stuff I swear by, is ground turkey. Now, I get the 99% fat-free ground turkey, as you can see here. I probably should be holding the phone this way, but whatever. I get this. I'm all over the place. This has, you can see at the back, hold on a second. Let me fix myself here. I'm a righty, so forgive the terrible camera work. This entire package is 600 calories, 5 grams of fat, and 140 grams of protein. Now you can get the 93.7 if you choose. This is definitely an option. It's obviously got more calories and more fat in it than this does. But it's a little bit moister. It's not as dry. But I can tell you this, as long as you season that turkey correctly, or you season it somewhat and moisten up yourself, you're good. I like to put taco seasoning on it. I add hot sauce, and then I add lettuce, jalapenos, and tomatoes to it. So I definitely spice it up. But that is definitely something that's a huge part of my diet, is that ground turkey, because there's so much protein in there and so few calories, and it definitely fills me up. The other thing I like, and yes, I know cold cuts are certainly not the best option, but now and again, that's not what I want. I'm sorry, that's not the ham I want. Where's the ham that I wanted? Did they have the ham that I wanted anymore? I don't think they have the ham that I like here anymore. They had a ham that I really liked that was kind of chopped up or whatever, and I do not see it. So we're not going to get, it's this, but this is turkey. They don't have the ham. That's not a bad option either, to be honest with you. Maybe I'll just grab this instead. And again, it's good for a quick sandwich. With the ham, I like to throw it in my omelets. So definitely that's something I like to put in my omelets, is ham, spinach, which you're gonna see now because we're getting into the vegetable aisle. The vegetables and fruits. Nice simple carbs. So you can see this is a pretty healthy cart. Always love me some bananas. Again, carbs are not the enemies, guys. Calories are the enemies, and just like anything else, too many carbs, too many calories, you're gonna gain weight. Carbs is not the problem. It's just eating too many calories. Another thing I love, and I don't know if they have them, Fuji apples. They are my favorite, but I'm not gonna be able to film this because I gotta put them in a bag. So I do like the Fuji apples a lot. Best apple there is. So I'll go back and grab those once I'm done recording here. I need to get me some spinach from here. Spinach. Another thing I like, obviously, I get green peppers. I have peppers at home. I have both red and green peppers at home, so I don't need to buy those today. And they do have jalapeno peppers, so I'm going to grab those last 3. And that is pretty much it. So as you can see, there are other snacks I get, but as you can see, this is mostly what I eat. It is tons of protein, very low fat, and like I said, fruits and vegetables is pretty much what I live on. If you want to get the sub 9% body fat, if you're trying to do that, if you're crazy like I am, and you want to be that lean, well, this is the type of diet that I have to get this way. This is how I got so lean, was by really cutting out all the fat out of my diet. And again, I don't mind carbs. I have about 200 grams of carbs a day. I probably have about 220 to 270 grams of protein a day, and my fat is usually between 50 and 70 grams. Sometimes it's a little bit less. But this is a typical shopping day for me. And hey, one of these times I'll show you how I prepare some of these meals, or what I do, or how I make them, or whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much what I get at the grocery store. So I'll see you in the next aisle, and I'll see you at sub 10% body fat. Forgot something. One thing I wanted to add on. I get these Italian chicken style meatballs, because unlike regular meatballs, are made of chicken. So this entire package is 520 calories, 20 grams of fat, 20 grams of carbs, 64 grams of protein. So it's 16 grams of protein per serving. I like to put about half of these in my spaghetti sauce with my spaghetti, which if you're gonna get spaghetti, and I had some of this, which is why I didn't think about it, but I always get the whole grain spaghetti. Yeah, they're still high in carbs. I mean, again, carbs are not the enemy, guys. Calories are. But it's 180 calories a serving. And trust me, that's a lot. 39 carbs, but you look at 7 grams of fiber, 8 grams of protein. So again, this is a really good combination. Even with the meatballs, sometimes I eat the meatballs just for lunch on their own. I'll throw a little Parmesan cheese on it and some hot sauce or whatever, because there's no calories in hot sauce. There's no guilt in hot sauce. But I also have these for a snack or whatever. But yeah, the chicken meatballs and whole grain pasta is another thing I really like to add into my diet, because that's amazing, man. There's nothing like spaghetti meatballs. It's still one of the best meals you can have.